Hello, and welcome to Healthy at Home, where we equip families to be resilient and live well. Hi, my name is Katherine Greene, and I'm the Program Manager of Family at Georgia Center for Opportunity.
Hello, my name is Joyce Mayberry, and I'm the Vice President of Family at Georgia Center for Opportunity.
We just want to welcome you to our Healthy at Home series, where today we're going to be talking about ways to build a mindset of mental wellness. You know, Joyce, why is it important for us to build a mindset of mental wellness?
Oh, thank you so much for asking that question. The reason why it's important, and research tells us that half of us will literally deal with some type of mental challenge in our lifetime. And when that happens, we don't make good decisions. It affects our home, it affects work and school. So that's why it's truly important to build a mindset of mental wellness. And you know what, Katherine, I was thinking, before we go further, we should probably talk about what mental wellness is. Because mental wellness, people may say, oh, wait a minute, I get mental, I get wellness. What are you talking about when you say mental wellness? Mental wellness is your mind is clear and functioning in your best interest. One more time, mental wellness is your mind is in clear, functioning, and in your best interest. And that means you're able to think and feel and act in ways that create a positive impact on your social well-being.
Wow,
And so,
go ahead, Joyce.
no, what I was going to say was, and so that's real important to also identifying if your mental wellness is off. And I think you have a story about one of your friends about mental wellness being off, don't you, Katherine?
Yeah, that actually did remind me of that because when you said 50% of us, will experience that. She's a mom of four. She's married, and her husband and her have four kids, and the last two were twins, which really having four kids at a time, all under the age of 10. Was a lot for her, and then she was starting a new job, and so her mental wellness was not in a good place. And oftentimes there's a stigma associated with, you just say the word mental, but actually she realized that she had a negative perspective on her wellness at hand. She was able to open up to me to tell me, the space that she was in, that she was just struggling with, just having all of these stressors in her life and not knowing how to handle them, that she was becoming isolated. And so, as you said, she wasn't thinking clearly, and she didn't have a good space to think. And so it can happen to all of us. And so that just reminded me that you never know who it is, but 50% could be anyone, and that is very high. And but that reminding of my friend coming to me, and it also made me search my heart to make sure that I am getting the help or the tools that I need to keep myself building on my mental wellness.
That is great. That is great information, Katherine. You know what else too? Maybe we should talk about what are some of the things that happen when your mental wellness is off, so people can identify. Maybe now they know the definition and now they understand what it means. They probably need to be able to, okay, what does this mean for me? How will I notice that my mental wellness is off? What about you? Is there anything that happens to you when your mental wellness is off?
Oh, absolutely. My household can tell that. But more than anything else, I notice it. There are three things that I can mention right off the bat that happens. I become agitated. I also, there's a lot of stress associated with it. And also I become short-tempered. Those are just three ways that come to mind that I can think about when I notice that, hey, I'm not in a space of thinking clearly or thinking in my best interest. So what about you, Joyce?
The agitation, that's one is also for me as well. But I remember now I associate my mental wellness being off when I'm either hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. and that also stands for HALT. And I know when I get close to any of those different areas, my mindset of mental wellness will begin to be chipped away at, and it's important for me to do those things. So eat in timely manner, not to get angry, or if I'm not socializing like I should, those things, are being tired, and I need rest, which is the same one that you mentioned. So hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. Those things are key for me, and I have to pay attention to those. We also want to make sure that people are aware no one is 100%, has 100% mental wellness all the time. There's
Right.
different things, external things that even cause um, that your mental wellness could be off. So that's why we want to get into 5 ways to build a mindset of mental wellness, because we want to leave you with some hope. So here's a way that you can go ahead and change those things. Why don't you start, Katherine? What's a way to build a mindset of mental wellness?
Well, I'm glad you said that, and I'm glad we're leaving them with hope because that's so important. One of those ways is pop. Now, I don't mean you got to pop something. Pop stands for the power of pause. Pause, that you just take a moment to pause. There is so much power in pausing. There are lots of devices that will, do countdowns for you, pausing maybe to walk away, to step away from a situation so you can come back and clearly think through whatever decision you have to make, or whatever chore or anything that you're involved in. Just pausing, there is power in pausing. What about you, Joyce? What's another way?
I love that pop. I was like, what, drink a soda? I love that power of pause. Another way that you and your family could build a mindset of mental wellness is to take a workshop together that helps to strengthen your family. And of course, we at Georgia Center for Opportunity have classes like those, but that's a way. So you got 2 ways so far: pop and taking an actual family workshop.
All right.
What about you, Katherine?
I got number 3. A way that you can build mental wellness is have family meetings and check the temperature of each person in the meeting. And no, I do not mean go get a thermometer and just run around and say, what's your temperature today? No, I'm talking about using the color system, such as red, yellow, and green. Red meaning that it's just I'm stressed. I got a lot going on. I'm not in a healthy way to make any decisions. Yellow means that I'm okay, but there's some things that maybe I'm just struggling with. And then you have green, to where you say, yes, it's been a great day. I really can go out and just conquer the world. And so, but it is a way for you to gauge how each person is feeling and understand where they are in their space. And if they are red, then you can ask the question about, well, what will it take for you to get to yellow? And that way you can deal with the issues maybe head on. And then also, if they're green, maybe you can understand, what made them in that green space today. But it is a good way of building healthy wellness mindset in your family. So that is family meetings by checking the temperature with red, yellow, and green.
I love that. I loved it too when you brought it to the office and we're all doing it. We got into it rather quickly. So I like that. Another one that I do on a regular basis is feeding myself positivity. There's so much information out there. And I want to feed myself positivity all the time. What I do is I listen to podcasts, and I also read scripture that helps to build a mindset of mental wellness.
That's great. So we have power pause. Number 1. Number 2 is workshops with your
Mm-hmm.
family. And number
Yep.
3 is family meetings
Yep.
using the red, yellow, and green. And number 4
Mm-hmm.
is positive thinking. And number 5 is seek regular maintenance with a licensed professional, with a licensed therapist. And I say
That's great.
that because I'm often thinking about when I'm driving my car, and you may have heard this before, that regular maintenance on the car keeps the car running for a long period of time. Well, it is true. You could take it in for a regular oil change. They're getting your tires rotate. That helps the longevity of your car running. Another way to think about it is physicals. When you go to the doctor, you have annual physicals. They're like regular maintenance so that you can continue to make sure that you're living a healthy lifestyle, and so that you can begin to catch anything early on. And then another one I'd like to give you an example of is the dentist. Maybe you're going through the dentist and you're supposed to go every 6 months to really have regular maintenance on your cleaning and things like that. And that's very important. And so I just encourage you to include regular maintenance, regular opportunities to visit a licensed therapist in order to move to and build a healthy mindset. So those are the 5.
Wow.
Yep.
That was awesome. I love that. I am sure plenty of you have many ways to build a mindset of mental wellness, and we invite you to enter it into the comments below. We'd love to hear about it. Or if you have a topic that you would like to hear us talk about, please enter that as well. Until next time, if you are interested in knowing more about Georgia Center for Opportunity, you can visit us at our website at georgiaopportunity.org, or you can hop on over in social media at Facebook and visit us at GA Opportunity. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye, everyone.